going down? Basement Bands channel, Thor's Thoughts to the show. I'm back. It's on the McFarlane Toys DC Direct Page Punchers 7-inch Aquaman comic. It's Aqualad. So Black Manta, if you saw, I hit the channel last week. Thank you anyone to check that out. It's an awesome figure. Go watch the review. It's up now on the YouTube channel after you finish watching this review, obviously. But we got Aqualad. I already have the first Aquaman. Was it DC Rebirth? I can't remember, but he's up there on my Justice League shelf. But there's another Aquaman with a beard and some armor, and it's all right. And then there's an Ocean Master, which I have the purple Ocean Master, the gold label from Target. Never opened that. So I don't know I need those two pieces. But I do love the fact that now with this wave, and once it started with Black Manta and Aqualad, and every figure has its own exclusive comic book with the comic book cover being different. So it's all the same comic, but at least the cover is different. Comic cover variants. There you go. That's the easiest way to get around having four of the same comic. It's just putting a different cover on them. It's literally the cheapest option, and then it makes it so like it's kind of a collector thing where you gotta collect all four, but you don't have to print four different comics. Like you don't have to do an Aqualad comic, a Black Manta comic. Now that would be cool. That would be ultimate. Like if they would do individualized comics for the figures, I'd be all about that. I will say, so they've done what, 4 of the large 7-inch Page Punchers waves. So the first one was the Black Adam wave, which I have John Constantine from. That is all. The second was the Flash wave. Maybe Injustice. Whatever. Let's say the Flash wave, which I have 0 of. I bought the Flash once for a buddy's nephew, whatever. And then there was the Injustice wave, which came out in 2 separate parts. It was it was Batman and Green Arrow, and then Dr. Fate, Injustice 2, third version, and Supergirl. And then the Aquaman one. Is that it? Is that all of them for the 7-inch? Yeah. Oh, and Gorilla Grodd was part of the Flash wave. So there you go. Have you been digging the 7-inch waves? Do you like the comics that come along with it? Do you hope they continue this DC Direct aspect of it? I'll be honest with you. The Black Adam comic was all right. It wasn't, it didn't blow me away, but it wasn't awful. It was a fine read. Like I said on the Black Manta one, I love and hate that everything comes in plastic. It's great and it's awful all at the same time. The collector in me is like, oh, protected plastic seals. The opener in me is like, protected plastic seals. Like when these things are just in like the plastic slipcover inside, I don't feel awful about ripping them out. It's actually easier too to get them out. So you get your handy dandy McFarlane standee. And then I do kind of wish, I don't know that I need the card in a plastic sleeve. I mean, I don't know. It's not that it bothers me. I just don't, getting it out, like, could damage it. I've damaged. The card's great. It's the same as the cover. It's the same as the back of the box. It's fantastic. I mean, I really, 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 really dig this Aquaman line. I'm gonna be hard pressed to, I think, not get either Ocean Master, Aquaman, or both down the line, because I do really like that wave. Now I'll be honest, with the Flash one, it's not that I don't like those figures. If I saw Heatwave, King Cold, or any of them, the only one I ever saw was the Flash. I never saw Adam. I literally only saw the Flash. If I ever saw any of them, I'd probably pick them up. All right, so you get 2 water swords, like classic Aqualad accessories. These are great water-looking accessories. I do have this is an air orb from Avatar Aang, but bam, water accessories. Boom! There he is, Aqualad, first time in the wave. Now I would have preferred more of a Young Justice look, but I will take this look. This is pretty Young Justice-esque. I kind of like the hair's a little bit different. You do have the swords in his back that come out, and they're just the hilts of the swords, so those can plug in to his little back fin thing. I love that everything's got fins on it. He looks like a black, like manta ray. Well, Black Manta, but you know what I mean? Like a black shark with all these fins on the back. Here. They got his arms lit up like he's actually doing I don't know. I want to say water bending. It's not water bending. I know that. I know it's not water bending, but it's similar to that. I mean, he controls water, essentially. So the swords fit perfect. I like that they used a little bit of orange on the bottom of the boots to kind of match the orange scaling that matches Aquaman's, obviously since he's Aqualad. The elbows are pretty thin, I'm not going to lie. His wrists are molded and good. The elbows are double jointed good, but they are thin. I mean, they're not like Bakugo thin, but they're thin. And then obviously he's double jointed everywhere. His mobility is ultra high. Yeah, elbow is fantastic. Everything's great. Oh yeah, this is a good figure. He feels nice in hand. I like the way that he's got the straps that hold, like I said, this like backpack fin thing that holds his hilts. Now you'd have to take the hilts out if you got the swords in, or else it's kind of like, whoa, he's got two sets of swords. But I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I dig this figure. I will say if he did have another pair of fist hands, that would be nice. I do really think just an extra pair of hands should be kind of standard with these guys, especially since they do come in at a little bit higher price point. I know you do get the comic, which is part of it. That's an accessory. He does have the molded ankles, which look gorgeous. Like they look absolutely gorgeous. So head mobility is good. Look up, look all the way down. Torso bend is there. Oh, really? Back bend is heavy. He's really stretching out that lumbar spine right there. Getting some chest openers. All right, let's read the card. There you go. Aqualad. Page punchers. Aqualad. Real name. Kaldur'ahm. Oh yeah, obviously. Adoptive name Jackson Hyde. The natural born leader and level-headed team player, Kaldur'ahm is an Atlantean human hybrid who possesses the power to control and form water into solid constructs. Pulled between not only the worlds of land and sea, but between those of good and evil, Kaldur, or Jackson Hyde, as he's known by his adoptive parents, have striven to make sure his legacy does not define him. So, isn't he like Black Manta's son, but then adopted by Aquaman, kinda? He's like, because it's I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend I'm a huge Aqualad, deep knowledge base of. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I like this figure. I dig it. I give him he's a solid like 8.5, probably 8.5. He's a good 8.5, just because it's like I said, there's nothing wrong with the figure, but he's not like a 10. I mean, the Manta is far superior to this figure, but it's a very good figure. So 8.5. So the next one, deuces. I want to read these comics. They look good.